Do you know, idioms help you increase your band scores, but the candidates generally make three errors, three big mistakes that their band scores, instead of increasing, gets reduced. And what are those mistakes? The first one, overuse and overdose of idioms. The more you use idioms, the more you will think on it. And the more you'll think on it, the more pauses you will take. And then you'll break your fluency. Avoid using overdose of idioms. Second error, using idioms in which the candidates are uncomfortable. They do not understand the meaning. They do not know how to use it, but forcibly they try to use it in their speaking, just breaking their natural speaking. The third one, that they use the idioms that are too common. So avoid using idioms that are actually very common and are used now and then. Let's see some more idioms that should be avoided in IELTS for one or the other reason. The first one, eager beaver. Now, what is eager beaver? A person who is very keen and enthusiastic for hard work. And what are the vocabulary that can be used for this eager beaver? Ambitious person, conscientious, diligent, industrious. The second one is more whole than a Swiss cheese. It means that there is something, some theory or some argument that has a lot of flaws in it and that cannot be taken seriously. The synonyms for this can be imperfection, insufficiency, inadequate, shortfall. The next one, push the boat out. It means that someone is spending a lot of money, can be anything, can be spending money on anything, especially on celebrating something. So the synonyms for this can be squandering, prodigal, spendthrift, extravagant. Next one, neck of the woods. This means that there is a particular place of certain town or a country, particular part you can say, and the synonyms for this can be vicinity, vicinage, precinct. The next one in the list is go belly up. This means complete failure, and the synonyms can be fall apart, fall to pieces, fall through, languish, collapse, crash. The next in the list is to weep crocodile tears. Very common. Try to avoid this idiom. To weep crocodile tears means that someone is sad but is not actually sad, or it is a false tears where he does not want to cry but he is crying. The synonyms for this can be hypocritical sorrow, insincere tears, false show of emotion. The next one, to have someone over the barrel. To make a person so weak that he does not have any choice. He cannot think of any choice. He is in such a helpless position. So actually he is on the mercy of someone else. The synonyms for this can be a rough ride, in an awkward position, in deep trouble, be one up with someone. Next is by the skin of one's teeth. By a very narrow margin. We can say he passed the exam with a narrow margin, or he failed the exam with a narrow margin, by a narrow margin. The synonyms can be only just, narrowly, barely, marginally. Throw down the gauntlet, which means to challenge or confront someone. You are ready to fight with someone, to compete with someone. The synonyms for this can be issue a challenge, cross swords, invite to debate, meet face to face, stand up to, be spoiling for a fight. And the last one in the list is taken aback, to give a shock to someone, to surprise someone. And this is also very common, so try to avoid this also. So you can see that in the list there are certain idioms that are either very common or actually very long or very difficult, that cannot be used in your normal speaking. So avoid these idioms. The synonyms for taken aback can be stun, astonish, astound, stagger, spring, or surprise. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like it, share it, and subscribe it. Your subscription keeps me motivated to make more videos. Thank you.